Good afternoon, family. Happy Tuesday, April the 25th, 2023. I hope you guys are having a great day. I want to start off by telling you how much I appreciate all the love that you guys give us, all the support. Again, couldn't do this without you guys. Again, all that love you guys give us on Instagram, reaching 13,000 followers, and of course, YouTube's catching on. Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get right to it. There's a lot of not only information, but there's a lot happening in the world right now, especially with the SEC. Let's start off with Coinbase. Coinbase is it's suing the SEC. Finally they're trying to go ahead and follow the footsteps of Ripple. Ripple, that company that, of course, its token is XRP. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know that I am an XRP holder. And I do stand behind that coin. It's definitely for value, but that's only one part of the business that I'm into, of course. Also like Ripple, the business itself, because of what they're doing with cross-border payments, with ODL, on-demand liquidity, and they're basically working with every nation, of course, except the good old US of A, because Gary Gensler and of course his predecessor went on and sued Ripple on his last day of work, of course. Last day of school, let me go ahead and sue this company, Ripple, because of course I wasn't there, but so I could give Ethereum a free pass. Again, most people would say, you know what, Israel, that's BS. There is no proof of that. There's actually video that they're trying to go ahead and show other people how to go ahead and create phony accounts to purchase more Ethereum. So it was an ICO, but again, that's for a different video. What's happening now is, of course, going back to Coinbase suing the SEC. Because at the end of the day, at the SEC, they're saying that basically everything that they're selling, it's a security on Coinbase exchange. So if that's happening, how are they gonna make their money? That's what Coinbase is for, or a part of it, not everything, but a part of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please leave me a comment. But again, that's one right there. Number two, last week, I believe it was last Tuesday that Gary Gensler finally showed his face in front of Congress. And I am going to say Congress did lay into him several. Of course, not Maxine Waters. She was just throwing up these, these softball pitches up there. Just pitiful, disgraceful, by her. She needs to be, basically impeached. She is fraudulent, and of course, let's not say fraudulent in front of Maxine Waters and the FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, But anyways, that's a different video, as I mentioned. So yeah, it was a good grilling. We're gonna call it a good grilling, but let's see what Congress is going to do. They talk big, but the one who is doing all the walking right now, all over all these exchanges, is Gary Gensler. That Mr. Burns lookalike. He definitely doesn't say much. But come in and be compliant. There's plenty of the rules are clear. Thurgood Marshall. No, it doesn't happen like that. Totally different class. This crypto game, and you know what? He's just trying to bait you in to go ahead and sue your ass. So again, that's what he's doing. That's what the bankers want. Goldman Gary, he's in bed with Goldman Sachs and all the other bankers. That's what he's there for. He's there to crush the market. He's there to crush all these wallets and all these exchanges so they could buy it dirt cheap. That's exactly what he's there for. So again, he's doing all the action right now, and Congress is just talking big. But again, he got a nice grilling last week. We'll see what that's gonna lead to, because right now I see Gary up top, man. Gary just continues to go after these exchanges. Now, of course, he's trying to go after Algo. And you already know that he's threatening Coinbase, Bittrex, and that's just to name a few. So I see Gary doing what he said he was gonna do. He's definitely going after these exchanges, and nobody's stopping him. Why? Because the bankers are right behind him. And of course, Congress, they're not doing a good job. They said that once he took control of the House, that a new day was coming. Fuck me, man. Now, excuse my French. We're already in April the 25th, and it was only one grilling. Come on now. We need some action out there. We need some action. So we'll see where this is going to lead us, because we're just basically a settlement away from Judge Torres, which is whether laying the hammer or letting this go ahead and prolong. But at the end of the day, Ripple already said that they're not afraid to go do their work overseas. They're already doing basically all their business overseas. India already, one of the biggest banks in India, it's already using Ripple, to go ahead and do their transactions. Many other nations, countries are using, XRP and Ripple to go ahead and do their transactions, because they know what's coming. They know this is the way to go, because they're trying to go ahead and get away from the dollar as well. There's a lot in play, ladies and gentlemen, that a lot of us are being just fed something else. We're fed war, we're fed, Biden, we're fed Kennedy now running. We're gonna have all these damn clowns just fogging our mind. But they're trying to distract us from the real. What they're trying to do is, they're trying to go ahead and control crypto, because they want to go ahead and control the market, because this is a new asset class. And I believe Wall Street did all their gambling debts already, and they're over leveraged. The banks are over leveraged. It's an old system. It's an old financial system. And then these maggots, these leeches, these parasites, which is the government and these bankers, because they go hand in hand. They're trying to take control of this new class, this asset class. So stay strong, family. Do your homework, because this is going to be the future. Again, leave me a comment if I'm wrong on anything I said. That's not a problem with me. I'll go ahead and do the video and correct it. But again, appreciate the love. Stay safe, and see you on the next one.